There are exactly 7 levels of illegal money. Level 1 starts with a teenager shoplifting energy drinks. Level 7 ends with a man who moves more cash in a week than some countries make in a year. Most people have no idea how deep this rabbit hole goes. Let's break it down. Level 1. Petty theft. This is where it starts for millions of people. Shoplifting from convenience stores, stealing packages off porches, swiping a wallet from an open bag on the subway. The average take? $15 to $50 at a time. The risk? A misdemeanor, maybe a night in county. The people at this level don't see themselves as criminals. They see it as survival, and in many cases, it is. Level 2. The scammer. This is where brains replace muscle. Fake check schemes, romance scams targeting lonely people on dating apps, phishing emails that look exactly like your bank, credit card fraud. The average scammer at this level pulls in $1,000 to $5,000 a month. Some work from internet cafes in Lagos. Others work from a laptop in a Starbucks in Miami. The barrier to entry is shockingly low. A phone, a script, and zero empathy. Level 3. The street dealer. Now we're talking real cash flow. A mid-level drug dealer in a major U.S. city can clear $5,000 to $20,000 a month. But here's the part they don't show in the movies. 90% of that money is a problem. You can't deposit $10,000 in cash without the bank filing a report. You can't buy a car without explaining where the money came from. So it sits in shoeboxes, under mattresses, in the trunk of your cousin's Honda Civic. And this is where the game changes. Because making illegal money is easy. Keeping it? That's the hard part. This is the level where people start getting caught, not because they did something stupid on the street, but because they bought a BMW on a fast food salary, because they paid rent in cash every month, because their lifestyle didn't match their tax return. The IRS doesn't care how you made it. They care that you didn't report it. Level 4. The operation. This is no longer one person. This is a crew. A distribution network with suppliers, runners, and enforcers. Monthly revenue, $50,000 to $500,000. At this level, you need a money guy. Someone who knows how to make dirty money look clean. Laundromats, car washes, restaurants that somehow serve 400 meals a day in a town of 6,000 people. Cash-heavy businesses become the washing machine for the real product. Level 5. The money launderer. These are not street guys. These are accountants, lawyers, financial advisors with degrees from top universities. They set up shell companies in Delaware, open bank accounts in the Cayman Islands, route money through real estate deals in Dubai. A skilled money launderer charges 8 to 20% of the total volume. If you're washing $10 million a year, that's up to $2 million in fees, just for making numbers disappear and reappear somewhere else. The tools at this level are insane. Crypto mixers that break transactions into thousands of pieces, NFT sales where someone buys their own art for $2 million from themselves, trade-based laundering where you export $10,000 of goods but invoice it as $100,000. The money crosses 4 countries before breakfast. By the time any government figures out what happened, it's already been converted, invested, and earning interest in a fund registered in Liechtenstein. Level 6. The Kingpin. Annual revenue, $10 million to $100 million. At this level, you don't touch product. You don't touch cash. You don't even touch the people who touch the people who touch the cash. You're 3 layers removed from anything illegal. On paper, you're a legitimate businessman. You own construction companies, import-export firms, maybe a soccer team. You pay taxes, you donate to charity, you shake hands with politicians at fundraisers. The people at this level have something money can't buy at level 3 or 4. Protection. They have judges on speed dial. They have police captains who look the other way. They have senators who mysteriously vote against drug enforcement bills. At this level, The line between legal and illegal doesn't just blur, it disappears completely. The system isn't broken, it's working exactly as designed for the people who can afford to design it. Level 7. The Invisible Empire. We're talking about people who control $1 billion or more in illegal revenue annually. Drug cartels, arms dealers, human trafficking networks, cybercrime syndicates that hack into banks and steal hundreds of millions in a single operation. These organizations have their own armies, their own intelligence networks, their own banks. The Sinaloa cartel at its peak was generating an estimated $3 billion a year. That's more than the GDP of 30 countries. At this level, the money doesn't even look like money anymore. It's shipping containers full of product. It's gold bars in underground vaults. It's entire banks in countries you've never heard of. It's real estate portfolios spanning 5 continents. The people at level 7 don't flee from governments. Governments flee from them, or worse, they work with them. But here's the thing, nobody at any of these levels talks about the exit. How do you stop? At level 1, you can walk away tomorrow and nobody cares. At level 3, you owe people. At level 5, you know too much. At level 7, people who try to leave level 7 end up in one of 2 places: witness protection or a grave. The money trap is real, and it gets tighter with every level you climb. And here's the biggest irony of all. Most of the money at levels 6 and 7, it ends up in the same banks, the same investment funds, and the same real estate markets as legitimate wealth. The Panama Papers showed us that the line between legal tax optimization and illegal money laundering is often just a signature on a different piece of paper. The system doesn't separate clean money from dirty money. It just asks, how much do you have? Now, I'm not telling you this to glorify any of it. Every single one of these levels destroys lives. The scam victim who loses their retirement, the community torn apart by drugs, the family that never sees their father again. The real cost of illegal money isn't measured in dollars. It's measured in damage that never fully heals. I'm telling you this because understanding how illegal money works helps you understand how all money works. The same offshore structures used by cartels are used by Fortune 500 companies. The same shell companies used by money launderers are used by billionaires to avoid estate tax. Knowledge isn't criminal. Ignorance is expensive. If this opened your eyes, subscribe. Next video, we're going even deeper. See you there.